Hi friends, thanks for joining me today. We're going to make some amazing pot roast and we're going to do it two different ways. So hang in. First of all, we're going to make one in the Instapot and another one we're going to do in this little Dutch oven. So the first thing I want to do is to find my butter. And I use unsalted butter. And we'll take about a tablespoon of that and put it in each pot. And then we'll get some oil. I've got Wesson oil, that's what I like. I grew up on it, so I use it. And we'll put about, a tablespoon of oil in there too. Okay. Then what we want to do is go put this on the stove, but not turn it on just yet, because I need the room on my cutting board here. I'm going to chop up some fresh garlic. Oh, Bo! I should have put you in the room again. Oh, I knew you were going to come in here and try to cook. Sorry about that. I think I told you guys in my last video that I had to put him in another room when I'm doing this, and I had forgot about it. But yeah, he tries to cook for me and with me all the time. So I've got some garlic here. I'm going to go ahead and give it a good chop. I could press it, but I want to preserve the oils that's in it. Go and give that a good little chop. Okay. Okay. That's much better. Go ahead and put that garlic in that pot. Chop this garlic up, put it in the other pot. Okay, like so. Now I got two of these chuck roasts, and this one is the smaller of the two, and it's gonna just fit in that Instapot. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the Instapot and go ahead and turn it on to saute. And we'll get this all prepared. We're just going to give it a sprinkle of salt all over and some pepper. And then grab some flour out of the cabinet. Well, okay. And we'll go ahead and sprinkle that with a little bit of flour over the top. And rub that in pretty good. So that's got plenty of flour on it. Okay, and turn that over and do the same thing again. Salt. That's telling me that my Instapot's ready to saute. Okay, and sprinkle the flour over again. All right, now we're going to go ahead and set this into the Instapot. Let me rinse off my hands. Let's see if I got that on the right. Yeah, there's the Instapot right there. So we'll take my trusty tongs, pick that roast up and go put it into saute into the butter and oil in the pan. And we should be hearing that sizzle pretty soon. Go ahead and I'll turn the one on the stove and we'll get that one ready. Okay, there's the other chuck roast. It's bigger than the other one, so this is the one I'm going to go ahead and do in the Dutch oven in the oven. So I'll go ahead and preheat my oven to 350. Get that nice and ready. Okay, we'll go ahead and do the same thing to this one. We want to do some salt. And pepper. And some flour. And turn it over. Do that again. Okay. Get that rubbed in real nice. Okay. And let's put that in our pan that's on the stove. Oh, it's sizzling already. Hear that sizzle, sizzle? And we'll keep that on medium heat. I'll go ahead and get this cleaned off real quick. And I'll be right back. So we're back, and you can hear that sizzling, and see, that's what you want. You want that nice brown on each side, and it's doing the same thing inside the Instapot with the other roast. Okay. And in this one, I'm going to go ahead and turn the heat off on the stove. And what I want to do is get I'm going to get some beef bouillon. I'm going to put about 3 cubes in a cup. Actually, I'll get the water in there first, and we'll heat it up in the microwave for about 2 minutes, so it's nice and warm, and then we can put the bouillon cubes in there, and it should dissolve fairly quick. Now I'll be doing the same thing with both of them, the one on the stove and the one in the Instapot. Now you can use beef stock or chicken stock or beef bouillon, chicken bouillon, any of that. I just happen to have a bunch of this bouillon on hand, and I don't have any stock today, so that's what I'm using. So I'll need 3 cubes per cup of water. And I'll get those all dissolved and then I'll come back. Okay, so I've got, like I said, I've got the one that's in the pan. It's ready for the bouillon juice to come in, and I just took this little tool here and I just put it in there and broke up the bouillon cubes in the water. And now I'll just pour that right over. Okay, and that bouillon will continue to dissolve in there as it cooks. So I'm going to take that now. There should only be this much juice in there. You don't want more juice than this, because this roast will make its own, its own juice too. Well, I don't know if you can see that, but that's how much juice is in there. I had to cut down the lighting in here because yesterday there was so much light, I felt like I looked like a skeleton, and I didn't really appreciate that look. I've got some fresh carrots I'm going to put in there. Dump those in. And then I think I'm going to put some Brussels sprouts in there too. Yeah. And then I'll tell you something. I usually put potatoes in here, but I'm making fried potatoes to go with it today, so they're not going to cook in the actual pot. But you can definitely put potatoes in there. Some of these are the baby Brussels sprouts. I like them. I really like, you can really use any vegetable you have on hand. Now we've got the one in the Instapot all sauteed, and it's ready to go. So need to get that bouillon water going. And we'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Now I took the Instapot one out so you could see it, and it got all nice and browned on both sides too. So now we're going to go ahead and crush up the bouillon in the water like we did with the last one. And just go ahead and add the bouillon water right to the pan, like we did in the other one. We're basically doing them the exact same way, they just cook a little bit different. So we'll go ahead and add our Brussels sprouts. And I know that I have, whoops, I have another package of carrots. Yeah, I do. I have these little, they're different. They're the little petites. But they should cook up real nice. They look good. They look fine. Okay. I've had them for a minute. But we'll go ahead and throw those in there. And what'll happen is I'll fix one of these and I'll eat it. But the other one will go in the freezer because there's no way I can eat both of them. Okay, so we're really all set. We're all set to go into the oven. So let's put our lid on, and we'll put this in the oven for 2 hours. Oh, I didn't know I had those in there. Oh, that's great. Why do I do stuff like that? Because I'm old and I'm forgetful. That's my only excuse. I'm old, so I forget. In the oven, 2 hours. Set our timer. Yeah. And now we'll go ahead and put our Instapot pot into the pot. Now, I know you can't really see this far away, but I'm gonna put the lid on it. Got it sealed. This top one I'm putting on pressure. Let's see. Well, that'll be furthest away from me. Yeah, furthest away from me, so it's on pressure. I'm gonna hit pressure cook. And I'm going to set it to 50 minutes. Okay. Now it'll pressure cook for 50 minutes. And when it's done, we'll be able to release the steam and be ready to eat. Well, thanks for joining me today. Bon appetit!